Hello, everyone. Welcome to another free video lesson from Virtual Force Staffing Corp. And today we will be discussing Introduction to Freelancing Complete course. And again, it is our goal to empower each and every virtual assistant by giving them the right information for free. So, welcome to our channel, our Facebook group, if you're watching from Facebook, our Facebook page. Today, we're super excited to kick off our complete course on Introduction to Freelancing. Whether you're just starting out or thinking about taking the plunge into freelancing, this video is for you. We decided to create this video because we've heard from so many aspiring freelancers who feel overwhelmed by the challenges of income instability, lack of benefits, and the isolation that come with working solo. Our goal is to address these pain points and provide you with the tools and knowledge to confidently navigate the freelancing world. So, if you're ready to explore the freedom and flexibility that freelancing offers, while also learning how to overcome its challenges, hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and let's get started. Also, you may join our Facebook community where we share valuable tips and support each other on this freelancing journey. You'll find the link in the description below. So, without further ado, again, our topic is Introduction to Freelancing. It's a complete course from Virtual Force Staffing Corp. In this discussion, we'll dissect the essence of freelance work, celebrating its flexibility and autonomy, while also acknowledging the challenges of income variability and the need for self discipline. Through real life scenarios, we'll provide a balanced view of the freelancing landscape, showcasing both its potential rewards and the hurdles that freelancers must overcome. And moreover, we'll delve into practical tips and strategies to empower you to thrive in the dynamic and often unpredictable career path. So let's dive into the world where work meets passion, innovation drives success, and individuals shape the future of employment on their own terms. Whether you're considering freelancing as a new venture or looking to refine your existing freelance career, this exploration will offer valuable insights and guidance to help you navigate and excel in the ever evolving gig economy. So, hello everyone. Again, my name is Davelyn, and I'll be your presenter today. I'm the founder of Virtual Force Staffing Corp, and Virtual Force is based in Canada, but we have developed a pool of vetted and tested virtual assistants from the Philippines. Our company was established in 2023. As an entrepreneur myself, I recognize the need for virtual assistants who could help with the growing demands of entrepreneurship, hence the birth of Virtual Force Staffing Corp. And our mission is to provide businesses with a reliable and talented virtual workforce that can help them grow and succeed. Our vision is to be the leading provider of virtual workforce solutions, helping businesses around the world achieve their goals. And our goal, of course, is to provide high quality assistance at an affordable price while helping our clients achieve their business goals. So, why is this topic significant? So, that's a great question. Freelancing isn't just a trend, okay? It's a rapidly growing career path that offers incredible opportunities for flexibility and independence. However, it's not without its challenges. Many people are drawn to the idea of being their own boss and working from anywhere, but they often find themselves unprepared for the realities of like income instability, lack of traditional benefits, and the need for self-discipline. And self-discipline is really important when you're a freelancer. We believe this topic is crucial because it sheds the light on both the benefits and the hurdles of freelancing, providing a balanced view. When you understand these aspects, those are the key to making an informed decision about whether freelancing is the right fit for you. By discussing this, we aim to empower you with the knowledge and tools to navigate the freelancing successfully. Okay. So, whether you're considering freelancing as a side hustle or a full time career, this video is designed to help you make that leap with confidence and clarity. Okay. So, what is freelancing? Okay. First of all, what is freelancing? Hold on. So, freelancing is actually a way of working where you get to be your own boss. So, instead of working for just one company all the time, you work for different people or businesses on different projects. This means you can choose what work you do, who do you work for, and when you work. Okay. And also, freelancing means you are a freelancer, which is another word for an independent worker. You don't have a long term commitment to any employer. You get hired for specific tasks or projects. And once you finish them, you move on to the next job. Okay. So, for example, you're really good at drawing, okay, or graphic design. As a freelancer, you might be hired by a company to draw a logo. After you finish the logo, you might then be hired by another company to draw pictures for their website or upload pictures or images for their website. So you keep finding new jobs and getting paid for each one you complete. Okay. So, what are the types of freelancing? So, we have full time, part time, and of course, the very popular gig economy. So, full time freelancing, this means freelancing is your main job. Okay. You don't have another job on the side. You spend all your working hours doing freelance work. For example, someone might be a full time freelance writer creating articles for various websites every day. Okay. And then another type of freelancing is part time freelancing. This is when you have a regular job, but do freelancing on the side to make extra money. That's what I was doing before. I had a full time job, and at the same time, I was doing freelancing. So I was a part time freelancer. Okay. So you might work at a store or a grocery store during the day and freelance as a graphic designer in the evening. Okay. Now, another type of freelancer is gig economy. This is a type of freelancing where you can take on small jobs or gigs, often through online platform like Fiverr or Upwork. So examples include like driving for a rideshare company, delivering food, or doing short-term tasks like helping someone move. These gigs are usually quick and pay right after the job is done. Okay. Now, again, there are three types of freelancing. We have the full time freelancing, we have part time freelancing, and also the gig economy freelancing. So, next topic is what are the benefits of freelancing? Okay. So, first benefit is flexibility and work life balance. Okay. So one of the best things about freelancing is the flexibility it offers. When you freelance, you get to decide when and where you work. This can be really helpful if you have other responsibilities like taking care of kids, going to school, or even just wanting to travel. For example, imagine you're a mom who needs to be home with your kids. As a freelancer, you can work during their nap times or in the evenings after they've gone to bed. Or if you're someone who loves traveling, you can take your work with you and do it from anywhere in the world, a beach in Thailand or a cafe in Paris. Sounds very interesting, right? So, this kind of flexibility helps you balance your work and personal life better than a traditional 9 to 5 job. Okay. And another benefit is control over projects and clients. Okay. Freelancing gives you the power to choose what projects you work on and you work with. This is great because it allows you to pick jobs that you're really interested in and passionate about. Let's say you're a graphic designer who loves designing logos. As a freelancer, you can focus on finding logo design projects instead of being stuck doing other types of work that you might not enjoy as much. Plus, if you have a difficult client, you have the option to not work with them again. Okay. This kind of control can make your life much more enjoyable and less stressful. Okay. So, again, control over projects and clients. Another benefit is potential for higher earnings. Freelancers often have the potential to earn more money. Okay. They would in a regular job. This is because you can set your own rates and take on as many projects as you can handle. For instance, if you're a freelance writer, you might charge $50 for an article. If you write 10 articles a week, that's $500. Okay. And if you get more experience and become really good at what you do, you can increase your rates. Some freelancers earn a lot of money than they did when they were working for someone else because they can control how much they charge and how much they work. Okay. And then next is personal and professional growth. Freelancing can help you grow both professionally and personally. When you freelance, you often have to wear many hats. Okay. You might be your own marketer, your own accountant, and the project manager. This helps you learn new skills and become more versatile or versatile. For example, let's say you're a web developer. By freelancing, you might also learn about digital marketing to help promote your services, or you might pick up time management skills because you need to juggle multiple projects at once. These experiences can make you a more well-rounded professional and open up even more opportunities for you in the future. Okay? Okay, and then of course, freelancing don't go without any challenges. Like what we mentioned earlier, there will be some challenges in freelancing. And although freelancing offers many perks like flexibility and the ability to work from anywhere, it also comes with its own sets of challenges. Let's dive into some of the main challenges freelancers face, okay? So first is income instability. So, income instability, one of the biggest challenges of freelancing is income instability. Unlike a traditional job with a steady paycheck, freelancing can be unpredictable. Some months you might have more work than you can handle, while other months you might struggle to find any work at all. This inconsistency can make it hard to budget and plan for the future. Okay. Now, so imagine you're a freelancer or you're a freelance graphic designer, let's say. In December, you might be swamped with holiday projects and making a lot of money. But in January, things slow down and you might not have any projects at all. This fluctuation can be stressful and requires careful financial planning. So, to handle income instability, it's important to save money during the busy months to help cover expenses during the slow periods. Building a diverse client base can also help smooth out the ups and downs, as relying on just one or two clients can be risky if they suddenly stop needing your services. Okay. All right. So next challenge on freelancing is lack of benefits or the normal benefits like healthcare, retirement, 401k, or employment shared retirement plan. Okay. So lack of benefits, another challenge is actually lack of benefits, and that's a fact. Okay. When you work for a company, you often get health insurance, paid time off, and retirement plans. As a freelancer, you have to handle all these things on your own, which can be expensive and very complicated. Okay. If you're used to having health insurance through an employer, switching to freelancing means you need to buy your own insurance. Okay. This can be costly and confusing to navigate. Similarly, you won't get paid if you take a vacation or get sick. Okay. To manage this, you should look into health insurance options for self employed individuals. Okay. Setting up a retirement account, like in the US, like an IRA or a solo 401k, can help you save for the future. It's also smart to set aside money for sick days and vacations so you don't feel the financial pinch if you need to take time off. Okay. Okay, and another challenge is isolation and lack of team support. Okay, so freelancing can be very, very lonely. Okay, you miss out on the social aspects of working in an office, like chatting with coworkers and having team lunches. So, without a team, you also lack the immediate support and feedback that comes from working closely with others. Imagine you're a freelance writer working from home. Your day might involve sitting alone at your computer with no one to talk to or share ideas with. Over time, this isolation can lead to feelings of loneliness and disconnection. And this is true. It happened to me before. Okay. So, to combat this isolation, try to stay connected with friends, family, and other freelancers. Okay. Join online communities or local co working spaces where you can interact with others. Regularly schedule video calls with clients or fellow freelancers to share ideas and get feedback. Okay. Another challenge is time management and self discipline. Managing your own time and staying disciplined can be tough. Without a boss to set your schedule, it's up to you to stay on track and meet deadlines. This requires a lot of self motivation and strong organizational skills, okay? And a lot of time management skills. As a freelancer, you might have the flexibility to work whenever you want, but this can also lead to procrastination. If you don't set a strict schedule, you might find yourself rushing to meet deadlines at the last minute, which actually can affect the quality of your work and increase stress. Okay. So, how you can manage this is to be able to improve time management and self-discipline, create a daily schedule plan or daily calendar or daily schedule plan calendar and stick to it. Okay. Use tools like calendars, to-do list, and project management software to keep track of deadlines and tasks. Set aside specific times for work, breaks, and personal activities to create a balanced routine. Okay. So now that you know the benefits and you already know the challenges of freelancing, now let's get to getting started as a freelancer. Okay. So, how to get started as a freelancer? First is assessing your skills. Okay. Begin by begin by listing all listing out all the skills you possess. Okay, these can range from let's say technical skills like coding, graphic design, and writing, to soft skills like communication, organization, and problem solving. Think about which of these skills are in demand and the freelancing market. For example, digital marketing, web development, and content creation are currently popular areas in freelancing. Now, another is continuous learning and skill development. Okay. So, freelancing often requires a diverse skill set. Identify areas where you need improvement and take advantage of online courses, workshops, and webinars to enhance your abilities. Websites like Coursera, Udemy, and LinkedIn Learning offer a wide range of courses to help you stay competitive. Okay. So, next step on how to get started as a freelancer is choosing your niche. Okay. Or niche. All right. So, specializing in a specific niche can set you apart from competition. Okay. Clients often prefer to hire experts who have in-depth knowledge and experience in a particular area rather than generalist. For example, instead of just being a writer, you could specialize in technical writing for the tech industry. Okay. And then next is you have to research profitable niches. Okay. Look for niches that are in high demand and have fewer competitors. Use tools like Google Trends, job boards, and freelance platforms like Upwork and Fiverr to research which niches are currently popular. This research will help you understand what clients are looking for and how you can meet their needs. Okay. All right. So next is setting up your freelance business. Okay. Now you're ready to get, the benefits, the challenges. You've already chosen your niche and you've already chosen a profitable niche. Now let's set up your freelance business. Okay. Now, you have to consider your business structure and legal considerations. Decide on legal structure of your business. Common structures include like proprietorship, sorry, partnership or LLC or corporation. Each structure has its own legal and tax implications, so it's important to choose the one that best suits your needs. Okay. Consulting with a legal or financial advisor can be helpful. Next is to register your business and obtaining necessary licenses. Okay. Depending on your location and the types of services you offer, you might need to register your business name and obtain various licenses or permits. Check your local government or a legal professional to ensure you comply with all the necessary regulations. Next is setting up a dedicated workspace. Okay. Having a dedicated workspace can significantly improve your productivity. Okay. You have to choose a quiet, comfortable spot in your home where you can focus on work. Equip it with all the necessary tools and technology, such as a reliable computer, high speed internet, and any specific software you need for your task. Keeping your workspace organized and free from distractions will help you stay on track and maintain a professional approach to your freelancing career. Okay, so you've already set up your freelance business. You've chosen your business structure, whether you're going to be an incorporation or sole proprietorship or partnership, and then you've already registered your business and obtained necessary licenses. Now you have your own dedicated workspace. Next thing you have to do is start building your brand. Okay. So creating a personal brand. All right. So first up, you have to have your own personal brand. Think of it like a superpower. It's what makes you stand out from the crowd, okay? Maybe you're super fast at coding websites or you've got a knack for writing killer ad copy. Whatever it is, that's your unique selling proposition or your USP, okay? Take some time to figure out what makes you special and then shout it from the rooftops or at least your LinkedIn profile, okay? You have to let other people know about your personal brand. Now, next is you have to start building a professional online presence, okay, or building a website. So, this is like your digital storefront. You want it to look polished and professional. You have to start with LinkedIn, update your profile with your best work and skills. And don't forget to engage with others in your industry too. And it's all about networking. Okay. And then next is creating a portfolio. Okay. So this is like your digital storefront again. Pick your absolute best work to showcase. Whether you're a designer, writer, or developer, let your portfolio do the talking. Include case studies that explain your process and the awesome results you've achieved for the client. Okay. And don't forget to sprinkle in some client testimonials or for that extra credibility boost. Okay. So finding freelance work. Okay. So we're diving into how to find freelance work. This is actually the lifeblood of your business. So let's break it down step by step, okay? You can find freelance work from different freelance platforms, okay? Freelance platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, and Freelancer. These are your virtual marketplaces where clients post gigs and projects. Setting up a standout profile is key here, okay? Highlight your skills, add a professional photo, and showcase your portfolio. Think of it like your digital resume. Start with a compelling bio that hooks potential clients right away. All right. And the next is networking and referrals. Networking, we can't stress this enough. We've mentioned this before in different videos. Networking is huge, huge in freelancing. Okay. It's all about building relationships. Platforms like LinkedIn are gold mines for connecting with potential clients and other freelancers in your niche. Don't be afraid to reach out and engage. Plus, once you've wowed a client, or you can now start asking for referral. Word of mouth is really, really powerful. Okay. And then next is job boards and marketplaces. There are niche boards specific to your industry, perfect for finding targeted gigs. Okay. Then there are job boards like Indeed or Craigslist. They are they are cast wider. You can cast a wider net here for Indeed or Craigslist because they're not really industry specific. So look for gigs that match your skills and experience. Remember, consistency is key. Check these boards regularly on new opportunities. Okay. So again, how you can find or how you can land your first freelance work, freelance platforms, now working in referrals, and also job boards and marketplaces. And of course, let's not forget cold pitching. Okay. This is like reaching out to potential clients out of the blue. Okay. Craft personalized pitches that show you've done your homework. Find businesses that could benefit from your services and introduce yourself. It's actually a numbers game. So keep refining your pitch and don't get discouraged. Okay. All right. Now, next is you've already found your client, your quality client. So, next is managing your freelance business. Okay. So, first is time management. Okay. Time management is crucial when you're juggling multiple clients and projects. Start by scheduling your days and weeks using time blocking techniques. This means setting aside specific periods for different tasks like client work, admin tasks, and personal time. Tools like Google Calendar or Time Tracker can help you stay on track. Remember, consistency and prioritization are key to staying productive. Next is client management. Always practice clear communication, and setting expectations upfront are very vital. So, when starting a new project, outline deliverables, timelines, and revisions clearly. Okay. Tools like Asana or Trello can streamline project management by organizing tasks and deadlines. Regular check ins with clients ensure everyone stays on the same page, fostering trust and satisfaction. Now, you should know how to handle contracts and invoicing. Okay. Contracts are your safety net in freelancing. They outline project scope, timelines, payment terms, and revisions. Always have a signed contract before starting a work or before starting work. Again, always have a signed contract before starting work. It protects both you and the client. And for invoicing, tools like FreshBooks or Wave make it easy to create and send professional invoices. Include detailed breakdowns of services rendered, payment due dates, and accepted payment methods. Setting up recurring invoices ensures consistent cash flow. Okay, so you've already had your contracts and invoice, you know how to manage your client, and also you've developed a very robust time management system. Next is pricing your services. Okay, so let's dive deep into the essential topic of pricing your services. It's not just about setting numbers, actually, it's about valuing your skills and negotiating confidently to build a successful freelancing career. So, setting your rates. Okay. When it comes to setting your rates, it's important to start with a clear understanding of your own value. Assess your skills, experience, and the demand in your market. Calculate your base rate by considering factors like your expertise level, overhead costs like software subscriptions or equipment, and your desired income. Okay. Researching market rates is crucial. Look at what other freelancers in your field are charging for similar services. Tools like PayScale, industry forums, or even conversations with peers can prove valuable insights. Remember, pricing yourself too low can undervalue your skills, while pricing too high might deter potential clients. Okay. Finding that sweet spot takes a bit of trial and error, but it's worth investing the time upfront. Okay, next is negotiating with clients. Negotiation is both an art and a skill in freelancing. It starts with understanding your client's needs and budget constraints. When presenting your rates, be confident in highlighting the value you bring to the table. Explain how your skills and experience can solve their problems or meet their goals effectively. Addressing price objections is part of the negotiation process, of course. Sometimes client may push back on your rates. In these situations, it's important to be prepared with solutions. You might often, excuse me, you might often bundle services that provide more value for their investment or flexible payment plans that fit within their budgetary constraints. So, when doing negotiation, you really have to actively listen to your client. Excuse me. Understand their concerns and be open to compromise where possible. Building trust through transparent communication is key to successful negotiation. When clients see your professionalism and a willingness to meet their needs, they are more likely to see the value in what you offer. Okay, so by mastering the art of selling fair rates and negotiating confidently, you'll position yourself as a valuable asset in the freelance marketplace. Remember, pricing is not just about numbers. It's about understanding your own worth and effectively communicating that to your clients. Okay? All right. So, marketing your services. Next thing to do after you've already you've already priced your services. Next is you have to learn how to market your services. Okay. Marketing your freelance services is really essential for attracting clients and growing your business. So here's how you can effectively market yourself. First is content marketing. Okay. So content marketing involves creating valuable content such as blogs, vlogs, or video blogs, and podcasts that showcase your expertise and attract potential clients. By sharing insights, tips, and industry knowledge through engaging content, you can establish yourself as an authority in your field. For example, if you're a graphic designer, you could create tutorials on YouTube showcasing your design process or write blog posts about current design trends. Next is social media marketing. Okay. So, social media platforms like Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or even LinkedIn can be powerful tools for promoting your freelance services. Choose platforms where your current clients are more active or most active and develop a social media strategy. This strategy should include regular posting of content related to your services, engaging with your audience, and participating in relevant industry conversations. For instance, as a freelance writer, you might share snippets of your work, client testimonials, or industry news to demonstrate your expertise and attract potential clients. Okay, next is email marketing. Okay, building an email or email list of potential clients and sending them targeted email campaigns can significantly boost your freelance business. Offer valuable content such as free guides, tip sheets, or exclusive insights in exchange for email subscriptions. Once you have subscribers, nurture them with regular newsletters that provide helpful information and updates about your services. Okay. For example, if you're a virtual assistant, you could send out emails showcasing your recent successful projects or offering time-saving tips for busy entrepreneurs. Okay, by leveraging content marketing, social media marketing, and email marketing strategies, you can effectively market your freelance services, attract clients, and grow your business. Consistency, quality content, and understanding your target audience are key to success in freelance marketing. Okay? All right. So now you've already have a knowledge on how to market your services. Now is to start expanding your freelance business. Okay? So, expanding your freelance business involves strategic steps to grow your client base, scale your operations, and build sustainable relationships. Here's how you can achieve them. Okay. First is upskilling and diversifying. Okay. Continuous learning is crucial for staying competitive in the freelance market. Upscale by taking online courses, attending workshops, or obtaining certifications in new technologies or industry trends. For example, if you're a graphic designer, you might learn animation techniques to offer animated graphics as an additional service. Diversifying your service offerings not only attracts a wide range of clients, but also allows you to cater to different needs and preferences. Okay. Next is we forgot the slide for offering additional services. Okay. So next slide should be offering additional services. We highly recommend that you offer additional services. Once you've expanded your skill set, considering offering complementary services to your existing offerings. Like for instance, if you're a content writer specializing in blog posts, you could start offering social media content creation or email newsletter writing services. Okay, by bundling, we call it service bundles, or by bundling services of offering packages, you can provide more value to clients and increase your earning potential. Okay. Next is scaling your business. Okay. Scaling your freelance business involves optimizing your workflow and resources to handle more clients and projects. Consider outsourcing tasks that are outside your expertise or hiring subcontractors for larger projects. Use project management tools like Asana or Trello to streamline collaboration and automate repetitive tasks such as invoicing or scheduling. Scaling allows you to take on more work without sacrificing quality or burning out. Okay. Of course, building long term client relationships. Client retention is a key to sustainable freelance success. Nurture relationships with existing clients by delivering exceptional service, maintaining clear communication, and consistently meeting deadlines. Okay. Offer loyalty. You can also offer loyalty discounts or special promotions to encourage repeat business. Aim to turn one off projects into long term contracts by demonstrating reliability, flexibility, and a deep understanding of client needs. Okay. Building trust and rapport leads to referrals and repeat business, which are essential for steady growth. So, by continuously upskilling or and diversifying your services and also scaling operations strategically and nurturing long-term client relationships, you can effectively expand your freelance business and achieve sustainable success in the competitive freelance market. Okay, so next is financial management. Okay. In our financial management, it's really important when you're a freelancer. So it includes, it's really crucial for the success and sustainability of your freelance business. Okay. So first is budgeting and saving. Creating a budget is essential to manage your income and expenses as a freelancer. Start by listing all sources of income, including your freelance earnings and any other revenue streams. And then next is outline your fixed expenses such as rent, utilities, and subscriptions, followed by variable expenses like project specific cost and professional development. Allocate funds for taxes and savings before allocating for discretionary spending. Okay. Setting aside savings is very vital to cover both expected and unexpected expenses. Create a separate account for taxes to ensure they have enough funds when tax season arrives. Additionally, establish an emergency fund to cover personal or business emergencies, such as unexpected medical expenses or equipment repairs. Okay. Now let's move on to tax planning. Okay. So, just so you know, freelancers have unique tax obligations, okay, compared to traditional employees. Understand your tax responsibilities based on your location and business structure. So, you have to keep track of all business related expenses such as office supplies, equipment purchases, and professional development costs, as they may qualify for tax deductions. Consider working with tax professional or using accounting software like QuickBooks or FreshBooks to manage your finances efficiently. Estimate and set aside quarterly taxes to avoid surprises and potential penalties at tax time. Keeping detailed records and staying organized throughout the year will streamline the tax filing process and ensure compliance with tax regulations. Okay? So by implementing effective budgeting, saving strategies, and proactive tax planning, freelancers can maintain financial stability. It can also minimize stress and focus on growing their business successfully. Okay. And last but not the least, we want you to maintain a work life balance. Okay. So, a work life balance is again really crucial for freelancers to sustain productivity and your well being, which is the most important thing. So, first is setting boundaries. Okay. Establish clear boundaries between work and personal life by defining dedicated work hours. I think when I became a freelancer, this is the most challenging for me on how to set boundaries. Okay. So determine the times of day when you are most productive and schedule work tasks accordingly. Communicate these hours to clients and colleagues to manage expectations effectively. Setting boundaries also includes designating a physical workspace separate from your living area to create a professional environment and minimize distractions. Okay. So, how will you create a work life balance plan? We call it a work life balance plan. You have to develop plan that aligns with your professional and personal goals. Prioritize activities that promote mental and physical well-being, such as exercise, hobbies, and time with loved ones. Okay. Schedule regular breaks throughout the workday to recharge and maintain focus. Allocate time for self-care activities like meditation, reading, or pursuing interests outside of work. A well-rounded schedule ensures you remain productive while nurturing personal fulfillment. Okay. All right. So dealing with burnout. Freelancers are very susceptible to burnout due to the demands of managing their business independently. Okay. So recognize the signs of burnout, such as chronic fatigue, decreased motivation, and irritability. Take proactive steps to prevent burnout by creative or practicing stress management techniques like mindfulness, exercise, and adequate sleep. Schedule regular downtime to rest and recharge, ensuring you prioritize self-care amidst work responsibilities. Okay? If ever burnout occurs, implement strategies to recover effectively. Consider adjusting your workload by prioritizing essential tasks and delegating non essential responsibilities. Okay. Seek support from peers, mentors, or mental health professionals to discuss challenges and gain perspective. Reflect on your work habits and adjust schedules and workflow to restore balance and prevent future burnout episodes. Okay. So there you have it. This is actually Introduction to Freelancing. We've taken a deeper dive into the world of freelancing, exploring many facets and providing you with insights you need to make an informed decision. Whether whether you're drawn to the flexibility and independence it offers, or you're cautious about the challenges like income instability and lack of benefits, it's important to weigh all these factors carefully. Okay. So we hope this video has given you a clearer picture of what freelancing entails. Let me just go back to. Okay, so again, we hope this video has given you a clearer picture of what freelancing entails and has answered some of your burning questions, hopefully. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with anyone you think might benefit from it. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest content. Okay, also, please join our community on Facebook, where we share valuable tips, resources, and support to help you succeed in your freelancing journey. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.